Nasodren, a nasal spray containing 𝗖𝗵𝗵 extract, has been developed as an innovative and effective treatment for sinonasal conditions. The nose and sinuses play a major role in cleaning and humidifying the air before it is inhaled into the lungs. This occurs via physiological processes that depend upon local actions. Drainage of the nasal and paranasal cavities is achieved through an enhanced secretory response, an improved ciliary cleansing activity, and mucus secretion. The mucociliary system is the body's main defense system. When suffering from rhinosinusitis, the respiratory mucosa is inflamed. The mucosa becomes increasingly edematous, gradually blocking mucus outflow. The sinus becomes blocked with secretions that, in time, could become mucopurulent. At this point, the patient will suffer from an acute rhinosinusitis with symptoms such as nasal obstruction or congestion, anterior or posterior rhinorrhea, with varying degrees of facial pain or headache or even loss of smell, depending on the severity of the rhinosinusitis. On spraying the daily application of Nasodren in each nostril and a few seconds after the lyophilized 𝗖𝗵𝗵 extract comes into contact with the nasal mucosa, an abundant secretion is observed. Saponins from 𝗖𝗵𝗵 extract are well-established topical surface active agents, so they are adsorbed on the nasal mucosa without being absorbed into the bloodstream. The 𝗖𝗵𝗵 saponins stimulate the sensitive receptors of the nasal mucosa, inducing a nociceptive response that is transmitted by the trigeminal nerve. Secondarily, the sensorial stimulation is also responsible for sneezing, lacrimation, and other reflex responses. The saponins of 𝗖𝗵𝗵 adsorbed by the mucous membrane in the lower part of the nasal cavity produce a local surfactant effect that reduces the surface tension, facilitating watering of the area and mucin secretion, and consequently the drainage of the mucus and a decrease in congestion. Thanks to the mucociliary movement and the opening of the osteometal complex, the secretions, as well as edema from the paranasal sinus, are drained, cleaning the mucosa of inflammatory mediators, viral particles, and debris that could complicate or perpetuate the situation. The efflux of accumulated mucus and edema in the nasal and paranasal cavities induced by 𝗖𝗵𝗵 extract is due to the stimulation of sensitive chemoreceptors from the mucosa close to the nostrils and the triggering of the cholinergic effect. Nasodren achieves symptom relief in patients with acute rhinosinusitis. Nasodren significantly reduces symptoms such as headache and facial pain on the second day after its administration and removes the mucopurulent secretions on the fourth day, consequently clearing nasal obstruction. Daily administering of Nasodren for up to 10 days has shown to be effective in the first-line treatment of rhinosinusitis, normalizing the inflamed respiratory mucosa in a few days. Thanks to its draining effect, Nasodren provides an effective and innovative treatment in maintaining normal sinonasal physiology.